So I'm already in the app, so it's something that I already do. And it looks like I've got today's, and I've got today's to-dos, I've got medications. My guess is that these would be static and I could potentially scroll through them, or I'd have to potentially click on them to open bigger list, I would guess. But based off what I need to do, I need to create a new routine, which I guess task and routine, I guess, is the same thing. So I think I'm gonna press, I'm gonna go to calendar. I like to do stuff by calendar. I knew I was gonna do that. So I like to go to the calendar and click on the date. That's me personally. So, but I'll add tasks. I have a feeling that's what you want me to do. Okay, so routine to. I'm kind of confused. It says animated bubbles, so they're moving around. I guess I'm creating a routine, so I guess I'll click on that.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so I've got the whole thing. So I know this is for neurodivergence. I'm already overwhelmed. Just because I have to do something 7 times now, potentially. I can't just add it. Well, I can't just add it. Like, okay, so let's say it's Monday, so I click add new, I guess. Or, okay, so I click Friday, set times. So I would select that. I'm hoping it scrolls. Potential. Okay, so it scrolls 9 a.m. Got it. Then I could do reminders. I guess, is that what you're, okay, set reminder. So I guess this is where you want me to say brush teeth or take meds or something for my task. Okay, medication. Save, no. Save here, guess what? Go ahead, I think. Okay, so remember everyday routine. I don't know why that would be there. Like, I haven't told it to do that yet. I would say check that. But what if I didn't want it to be every day? Like, what if it's like every other day? Could I click on this as far as like repeat instead? Have you guys seen that where you can do once a week, once a month, and you can select those things? So I would just say, instead of saying every day, same time, which I know works for this one particular thing, I'd say repeat, pop up like you did the other ones, and be able to select Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or every other day, or whatever. So that being fixed, I would select that. There's nothing else that I can do. So save, I guess. Okay, so I've got meds, but now I've got to do all of that again to do another one for brush teeth and drink water. So I'd have to go and click add. I can't do them from one menu. So I would have to go and do this whole thing again. Me being a neurodivergent, what I would do most likely is I would I'm not doing that whole thing. I would go back, because this is just a start time. There's no end time. Like how long this task is going to take. Like if it's study or something else like that, to me there should be a start time and an end time. So what I would have preferred to do, instead of doing a 4-step process times, whatever it is, because I'm trying to set morning flow routine, I would have gone back and put from 9 to 9:10. I would have called this morning flow. Then I would have done that and had the 3 tasks in there. And now I did it once instead of 7 times. Being there, I don't want to do it that many times. I'm mad. I'm like, forget it. Bye. It's just it's click fatigue. And like I said, unless these things were spaced out over an hour type thing. But my guess is like the drink water potentially. I mean, I know that's a morning routine, but if you think about like the jugs where 10 a.m. you're doing good type thing, I might separate that out. But taking medication, brushing teeth, I put together. So I would have some way that I could group things together in some way, shape, or form, or have a start and end time. Call it morning flow, tasks within.
At the very end, it was name It says name.
Well, I did this set reminder. Where did it say name?
If you at the end of it.
Yeah, after I did
Yeah, every time.
every single time.
And you hit save.
Then I
And then we go over to
okay.
And then it creates your own
Gotcha.
category.
Okay, so but
just
this
has
just tells
simpler
us what.
steps to get
Yeah,
there.
this tells me what to do because I had 47 screens to set 3 reminders. That's too many. I don't want to do that. Just being honest. Like I said, if I could go to calendar and click like times and stuff in there, I might do something like that. But I think there's a lot of stuff. So I guess though now I'm confused. Is these are my things to do, these are my medications, and this is a routine. So how come my routine doesn't come into my things to do?
What color routine needs to do?
Or meds.
Well, I said it should just like pop up on these automatically for the name, but we just like.
Well, then there's got to be some kind of intelligent search with it. If I type meds or Medicae or
Then it knows.
all those 100 things, but which meds? Would it pop up on my medication list, or would this be times of when I need to take minutes because I have multiple times a day? And then with just the brush teeth and drink water, if you want these to filter that, then there's got to be something in this where I'm just randomly typing whatever the hell I want. Scrub your teeth, you dirty person. If I type that, how the heck does this know that that's a to-do item? So there needs to be some kind of, what kind is this? Is this a healthcare type thing? Is this a personal care item? Is this school work related? Whatever it is, there's going to have to be some kind of filter button so it knows that it's a thing to do versus a medication versus whatever. I like the fact that medications could all pull, because whether I have times or anything on them, I could have a med list. If I have 6 or 7 meds, then I could say, here all of them are with their milligrams or whatever, how many times a day or week or whatever I take them. Is there anything then, okay, so let's say I'm in this, these are my routines. Can I click on morning flow, then what pops up? Or is it just there?
No, this was just how to create them.
Okay.
And then it shows when it's created.
Okay, so, but then once I set a reminder for each task, what does the reminder look like when it pops up? Like, here's the routine. I set a reminder. Do we know what it looks like? Like,
No, we
bling?
didn't
Or
draw one.
would there
But
be
we'll-
like a checkbox that I could say, yes, I did it?
Yeah, we talked about that, but we didn't like write on one of these that said like you could check it, like you know the widgets that you can put
Yeah.
on your phone.
Yeah.
I said it would be cool if it popped up like.
Yeah,
And
because
not every iPhone
you can
can do that. This is why